Dan Normandin. I'm the general manager of Four Seasons Miami.
Good afternoon. My name is Kluger. I am an attorney in Miami, an avid art collector and lover of all things that are art.
Hi, my name is Franklin Sermons. I'm the director of the Pérez Art Museum Miami.
My name is Faena. I am the CEO and creator of Faena, the Faena District in Buenos Aires and in Miami.
My name is Jimena Caminos, the Faena District Miami Beach. I'm the chair of Fine Art, which is a 501c3, a public non-for-profit, and I'm also the artistic director of the company.
Four Seasons Miami places great importance on sense of place. The artwork plays an integral role in that. Miami is a gateway destination to Latin America, and the collection reflects that as well.
My wife, Amy Dean, and I started collecting art as soon as we got married in the mid-70s. So Kluger Kaplan is a law firm in downtown Miami. We are displaying about 35 pieces from our Latin American art collection. We redid this space, and when we redid the space, we realized that it needed something different.
My idea always was to create an utopian place. We need to have around the table the best minds of the world. So this is what I try to do. I try to bring the best designers, the best architect, the best artist, and all together interact to create something unique. I believe that having the best minds of the world allow you to get to the limit of where the minds of each one of the industries is getting at the moment.
Four Seasons places great importance on featuring the works of Latin American and Caribbean artists. They're particular to this part of the world. They enhance the sense of place for Miami. And in fact, I believe that we have crossover artists that we share with PAMM. Edouard Duval-Carrier, Jose Badilla, and Glexis Nova, to name three.
Throughout the district, there's a very broad diversity of artists and artisans and designers. And we at Faena, we like the places where the boundaries where the disciplines meet. We like, for example, Studio Job, you could call them designers. They call themselves designers, but they produce some works which are really incredible, sculptures that could be called art.
The Millennium Partners Contemporary Collection was established in 2003 in conjunction with the opening of the Four Seasons Tower.
So Kluger Kaplan has taken pieces, as I said, from our collection, and we opened it up to the public, and here's our concept. I have been raising money, mostly in the Jewish community, for 50 years. And we have spent a lot of time training people to raise money around the United States and around the world. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to use art to create a venue where people could use the space to raise money. So when I said to my partners that Amy and I wanted to put pieces from the collection here and open it up and all the rest, they thought it was great. So after that happened, there are a number of museums in town, and I told them, what if we're really going to be the firm that has art, then the firm has to make contributions to museums and galas and things. And so I got them to do that. And then I got them to go to events. And then I got them to go to art events. And now I even have them collecting art. And so it's become a big part of the firm's culture.
The guest experience in this hotel is all about service and about the art experience. It's unique to this building, and you can see the delight in the customers' faces and through the number of photos that they take with the artwork when they come through the building. So we believe it's an essential part of the guest's experience, unique to us, as the collection is unique to us.
Probably the most significant artworks up to now, because we plan on incorporating more, are the Juan Gatti murals and Gone But Not Forgotten, the Golden Mammoth from Damien Hirst. To us, art is a very important tool. It's an incredible bridge between us and the people and the community.
I think that the district is an artistic expression. The art is in the district and in every building, in every detail and in every angle of the project, of the building, of every angle of the district. So it's part of the Faena spirit. The artistic expression is the same.
Four Seasons Miami engages not only with international artists, but also with local artists. In fact, 3 commissioned pieces specifically for this hotel. Bruce Tolman, Vicky Pierre, and Annie Warden all contributed to the experience that the customers feel when they stay in our building.
All the art program throughout this hotel was conceived for the hotel. We commissioned a lot of artists from all over the world, some Miami-based, some local Miami artists, some very big international artists, some Argentine artists. All of the work that they did was site-specific to this property. It's very important for us to be able to commission pieces from the beginning and not just to go out and buy art. We rather commission the pieces with particular purposes or to function in a determinate way in a special space to achieve a certain thing. So as you walk through the hotel, all the spaces are very delicately choreographed, and art is kind of like that lace, that very thin lace that is weaving the whole property together.
At the heart of the matter, the idea of corporate philanthropy and its relationship to the arts is, again, something that is absolutely integral and important for all of us. Although we're talking about corporations, and although we are thinking in ways that are oftentimes quite abstract, that it is about individuals. And at the end of the day, I can think about Brian Lang at BNY Mellon, who made that donation happen for the Mel Bachner painting, someone that we've collaborated with on other programs within the museum. We've done actual talks with Brian at the museum. It's an important part of the conversation, not just for the object that we end up with, but for the story that goes along with it. I'm also reminded of the fact that, at JP Morgan Chase, we've had the great opportunity to work with Lisa Erf, who has been a phenomenal supporter of the arts, not only for JP Morgan Chase, but for their activities with museums and with other institutions.
If one of the things that I can do with what we've done is to get this message out. Corporate America, law firms, accounting firms, professional service firms have money. They also have the best space in town. They can use their space. Museum space doesn't have to just be in a museum. It should be, people should live it, they should work it. In our life, once we've collected and filled the house, our front doors were made by Jorge Pardo. Our table was made by Tunga. We've actually incorporated into our life, our art, so we live in it. And people can do that in their offices.
Corporations, firms, private companies all have a responsibility to support artists in one way or another, in whichever way they can. For us, it's providing grant spaces to display the beautiful works of art contributed from artists from all over the world.
Another way that we have engaged in, I think, mutually beneficial relationships with each other as corporate entities has really been about providing access or providing platforms for those who might not have. And that sort of corporate philanthropy goes hand in hand with the museum. We are not just a place to come and look at something on the wall, but we are a place that is filled with people, that is filled with energy, that seeks to be a dynamic part of people's lives. And one of the ways that we do that is through education. And so we've been fortunate also to have support in that way, and to be able to bring in kids who might not be able to afford to come to the museum is something that we're all here to do, I think, on the corporate side and on the institutional side. So there are many ways in which we continue to have beneficial relationships and really hope to grow those relationships together.